Omutima gwanyize gungamba nange tuke nkuchawe obulamu bwange nga bungamba nange tuke nechange. I'm so emotional.
Yo, Wagwan people, Wagwan boom buddies, Wagwan buzz buddies. With me, the queen herself, all the way from Uganda, Kampala. I'm talking about Angella Katatumba. What's up?
I am so excited to be here. You have no idea.
Welcome to Kenya.
I am so excited to be. I was born in Kenya.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm very happy to be here.
Okay. What brings you back?
I'm partnered with Black Market Records. They're the label that I'm under.
Okay.
And we're doing a media tour and some video shoots.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we're doing in Kenya.
Okay, and back in Kenya, we know Black Market as a label that invested so much on the youths, youths that were doing this genre called Gengeton. Do you know Gengeton?
Yes, and I love this. I love the sound.
Okay. Who's your favorite act doing Gengeton in Kenya?
Oh, good question. The Sailors 254.
Oh, what baby. All right. Nice. So how did you meet with what's his name?
Cedric Singleton.
Yeah,
my manager Ocean, who's right here,
Yeah.
is always holding the camera, so supportive. He introduced me to Cedric Singleton of Black Market Records, and he was like, you know what, 2019, we need to get your music, into gear, get you partnered with the right people, and yeah, it's been a beautiful partnership ever since.
All right. And when someone looks at you, or when someone goes through your story on the interwebs, one might think that you really don't need a label because you're rich.
Okay. I almost every interview I get asked that.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, music, everyone thinks that I should come up with my own label, but I have no idea about the music business.
Okay.
It's not an easy business. There's so many people in Uganda whose songs are hits and they have big hits, but they're not making money and they're not reaching the audience they need to reach because there's no experience.
Yeah.
So when you have a record label like Black Market Records who know what they're doing, and this is not just any label. These are people who've worked with Cedric Singleton's worked with Snoop Dogg, Tupac, these greats. He's made millions of dollars from music.
All right.
So you don't want to compete with someone like that. You want such a label to also manage my music because I have no idea. So I have no business starting up a record label because it would be the blind leading the blind. So that's why I wouldn't start one.
Artists. Tafuta label, acha kuwa manager, when the manager, okay, I'm saying some artists are the manager to themselves, are the graphic designers.
And that's a big mistake. That is a big mistake. You need the experts.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'd like us to talk about your music now. We were listening to your music with my guys over here, and most of them are kind of bumpy. Your song with Voltage Music.
Yes.
Your song with Daddy Andre.
Yes.
Yeah, and also we went way back to the days you worked with Weasel and Radio. May he rest in peace.
I know, and Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
Yes.
So how would you describe your music right now?
Well, my music right now is, I would say more, obviously Afro.
Yeah.
But also towards dance holy, especially the new songs that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Some Afro dance hall soul. That's what I would describe it as.
Okay. Then I'm not sure if this is your latest release, but Emotional.
Yeah.
Emotional. Can you just tell us more about it?
We're emotional, I've had in life, women, men.
Yeah.
We've had so many breakups, I was married in the US to an African American when I was such a young girl. So I was clueless and it was heartbreaking when that marriage ended. So it was a learning experience for me to learn to be independent and not depend on a man. And I learned to work hard, I learned to hustle, I learned to pray to God, because I remember when the breakup happened, my dad said, I have no words for you. These things of love are not easy. Get a Bible, pray, and look for a job, be busy. And that's exactly what I did. But it was the toughest time. I lost 38 kilograms in 3 weeks. I was only eating ice. And I remember praying. This was the worst heartbreak. It was my first, because I married my first boyfriend who does that.
All right.
So I was eating only ice. Lost 38 kilograms in 3 weeks. And I was just praying to God to kill me. I'm like, Jesus, what am I doing alive? You know what I'm saying? So that song, Emotional, is about such a situation, but it was written by the Uga boys. They're also black market artists.
All right.
And recently I also had another breakup. It was all over the place with Daddy Andre. You're laughing because I'm sure you know. And when they wrote the song, they're like, Angela, you've just gone through a public breakup. You know, we've written a song for you. And I'm like, that'd be a brilliant song, because I would love to always sing about those gangster emotions that a lot of people underestimate. So that's what Emotional is about. It's about breakups and relating to what people go through during breakups.
Okay, but I thought Daddy Andre is also under black market right now.
He is, yeah.
So how do you guys work together?
We keep it moving. Oh my God, it's not easy, obviously. But Black Market Records, they're so professional. I love the team, and they keep everything separate. You know what they don't know, they don't bother me with their information. I'm sure they don't bother them with my information. I read about them just like they read about me. You know what I'm saying? So I like that they keep everything separate, and they have confidentiality agreements. So I like that. So that's how it works. So we keep it professional.
Nice. Back to your music. How many albums do you have so far? 3?
I have 3 albums, yeah.
And when are you giving us a new one?
I am working on an EP that I'm releasing next week.
Oh, great.
Next week? No, hopefully next month.
All right.
I looked at my manager. He's like, you're giving me news. Probably in a month or 2, depending on when Cedric decides to. I have an EP with 7 songs.
And features?
Oh my God! And then before that, and the features, yes, in the EP. The EP is called Jump In, and that is the song that I'm featuring Jagede. Oh my God, he sounds so amazing.
Yeah, he's also one dope producer.
He is a dope producer, dope singer. He's just dope. Yeah. You know? And then I also have some other, I have another song coming up with, actually no, it's written for me by Cash Kid. He's an awesome producer. It's called Cool Down. Nice. And yeah, there's another, oh my God, this is going to be huge. A Jamaican artist, Shane O.
Oh my goodness.
I know! 2021!
That's one of my favorite artists in Jamaica right now.
Are you sure?
For real. I'm a big dancehall fan.
Are you serious? Yeah. Then you guys are gonna love. It's called Ride It. And yeah, it's Shano featuring Angella Katatumba.
From the name I can tell the theme.
Yeah, so that's what I have up my sleeve this year.
Oh, nice. Some dope projects lined up for us, guys. Watch out and keep it boom play. Yeah, so now that you've been in Kenya, you know, you've worked with a lot of Kenyan acts, and you've also worked with a number of Ugandan artists.
Yeah.
How would you rate the 2 industries? How do you compare the 2 industries, music industries?
I think definitely the Kenyan industry is more ahead. Video-wise, they have better quality, and audio-wise, they have better quality. Number-wise, they have better numbers. Even on the internet, you can see they're doing well. And then also because, you know, internet is easier access for you guys on internet, unlike us in Uganda. But still, I find the Kenyan industry a bit more ahead than the Ugandan industry. And that's why we're here to learn from you guys.
All right. I was asking myself whether you'd like to work with just a chameleon in future. You guys would sound so dope on a track.
Really? Yeah. I would love that. Why not? I would love that.
Okay. And back in Kenya, who would you like to work with? Apart from, okay, you work with Jagede.
I would love to work with Nameless.
Nice. The legend himself.
The legend himself. And I'd like to work with, oh my God, Nameless and the Boondocks gang.
Yeah, I think they're also under black market, or they left. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they are under black market, yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Red Sun.
Oh my God.
Yes.
The dancehall vibe.
Yeah.
And your voice.
Yeah.
You guys will mash it up.
I hope so.
Okay, Angela. So away from music, you don't cook, you don't wash. What do you do? This girl don't cook. She doesn't wash.
She doesn't clean.
She doesn't clean. She doesn't do nothing. She just sings.
Oh my God.
Why is that?
Why is that?
And
that is so funny. That is like the biggest news in Uganda right now.
Like,
we are losing it.
I was going through like your stories on the internet and everything. I can't wash. I can't clean. Like you got it from your dad.
No, but for real, my dad was such a big businessman. There's a time that he was one of the richest men in East Africa. Yeah. He had 7 planes and all these. He was so rich. And of course, he trained me and my brothers. And you know, I grew up with 7 brothers. So I grew up in a male-dominated environment. And of course, it's all about learn to hustle, learn to work, you know. If the boys are going for a meeting, guess who's with them? Angie, you know. He trained us to be CEOs, people in board meetings and leaders and just business people. So he never, even my mom, the same thing. So they never wanted me to be in the kitchen, to cook, to clean. That's what they trained me to do. They trained me to go work hard, make money, and hire people. If you're with your husband or whatever, and you want to cook, if you want food, just make sure you hire someone and say, tell the chef to make sure food is ready by 6. I don't have to be the one to do that. If I'm busy in the boardroom and I'm busy making deals and I'm making money, I'm not gonna come home and start cooking and cleaning and scrubbing to prove that I love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And on top of it, a lot of women are the most amazing cooks and the most amazing in bed, and still their marriages don't work out, you know. So I truly believe that our traditional setting of our great grandmothers, we need to let that go. Women are bigger these days. Women are lionesses. They're beyond the kitchen. So our job is to hire and then, you know, look for money.
Valentine is coming.
Oh, I know.
Where's your girlfriend?
Oh my God, Valentine's.
Have you tried our Kenyan dishes here?
I not really. I've been on the pizzas and chicken and chicken wings and honestly, I haven't yet.
You should try. There's some food called merenda.
Okay, what is in that? What is in that?
It's some vegetable that, you know, you just find yourself licking your fingers.
Really?
Yeah, you should tell Said to take you.
Okay, I'll tell Said. For what? Merenga?
Merenda.
Merenda.
Or you can call it a pot.
A pot. Okay, I'll make sure. Noted. Oh yes, to my fans, thank you so much. First of all, for loving Boomplay, because we all love Boomplay. And yeah, 2021, I have some new music. I have an EP coming up. I have some features with Jegede, songs done by Cash Kid. Some really dope stuff from me coming this year. And I thank you so much for following me, for following the brand Angella Katatumba. And thank you so much for keeping it Boomplay. Bye.
So Angela, you mean all this is chicken wings?
All this is You mean the way I look?
Yeah, all this is chicken wings.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, it's been a pleasure having you.
That is so funny.
Welcome. And yo, guys,
It's a chicken wings.
check out our music on Boomplay. Until next time, kaboom.